Alright, well, good morning everyone. We're going to be heading out to Fairbault, Minnesota this morning to Heritage Days. And we start today at 3 o'clock, so kind of a late day start for us. Which is nice, so we didn't have to get up to crack of dawn to hit the road. Trailer's loaded up. Boss lady's with me here, and we're on our way. So follow along as we get there and do some setup. Alright, see you then. Windy today. Driving this trailer behind me is a chore sometimes. But we're getting close to Fairbault. Should be there in about 10-15 minutes. Whoop, turkeys. Turkey and Anderson. Alright, so we're here. Pull up and figure out where we're going to be and pull in and set up our tent. Alright, well, as per usual here in this little show that we do, it's always a little bit of a cluster. But we have plenty of room to get ourselves set up here. So I'm going to move the truck, turn around here somewheres, and pull up and pull right up on top of the grass there and go around the block. Probably the easiest thing for me to do. And that way I can drive right up and we can unload the trailer from there, and we can but this is where we're at. We're at the park here, right in the downtown area. Everybody's getting set up for the day. Food trucks, vendors. Starts at 3 p.m. today, which is a late day for, but it's nice because it gives us lots of time to set up. And yes, I'm driving around town without my seatbelt on, so hush. But Fairbault, nice small little town. Well, not small, but nice town, very old town. Right off of I-35, the southern part of Minnesota here. I'm just gonna come straight across, right up on the sidewalk here. And I remember we did this last year here too, because last year when we were here, it rained when we were tearing down. I mean, it was a rough day. Get up over the curb. Boss lady's out there with her arms folded. And we'll just pull up unload. And she's telling me to go around and pull out. Okay. See, she always waits until I get to where I need to be before telling me what to do. She thinks that I'm just driving a small little car here. And it's a 3/4 ton truck with a 17-foot trailer behind me. It's not exactly what you call tiny. So, well, we found our spot here. We are going to start unloading. She said we can pretty much go anywhere, so we're going to pick right by this tree here for a little bit of shade. Even though we have a nice big tent too, so it gives us lots of extra room. Well, we'll get everything all unbuckled here and get everything all set up and ready to go. Alright guys, so we're getting all set up here. We're going to take a little walk around here and see how things are going. You can see everybody here is still just starting to set up here. We got our fish set up. And then our booth is all set up over here, as always. And as you can see, we got people lined up all down the street here. I think there's going to be a car show or something here later on today. We have more vendors across the way over here. We open in about half an hour or so, I think. So people are still here starting to set up. Food vendors are open though. I already had a pretzel because they're good. And vendors all along here, vendors down that way, vendors over that way, past the Mexican food booth. So yeah. Kona Ice guys here, they'll do good this weekend because it's a nice day. Sunny and warm. Not too hot, nice little breeze. Perfect day. Perfect weekend. A little storms tonight they say, but nothing too bad. So yeah. Be back a little bit with some more. Well, good morning folks. We are set up here in Fairbault, Minnesota. It's a follow-up. I'm going to make this one a little quick and short. It's just a quick video to show the setup. Basically how things are going. It's a great day here. Sun's shining. It's a little cool. It's probably in the upper 60s, lower 70s, I guess. Nice little breeze. So not hot, no humidity, which is phenomenal. If I could have Minnesota to have these days every day, I'd be a happy guy. So, but like I said, I'm just going to flip the camera around here quick and show you the setup. People walking around, kind of what goes on at a craft show. And just a couple things, and I keep forgetting to do this when I'm posting my videos, but I'm supposed to say, remember to like, comment, and share our videos. It helps with the algorithm. It helps get our name out there. We're trying to set this up here a little bit so that people get an idea of what it takes to do a craft show, what it takes to run a small business here in Minnesota, and how we do our metal art. So, like I said, remember, like, comment, and share. I'll flip this camera around here. I'll kind of show you. Hopefully the music doesn't get me drowned out here, but so like I said, boss lady's over there. She's talking to some friends of ours. Another seller. This is this is our fish that we made last year for our larger than life show. people come here. They're doing a beanbag tournament. This is their setup. They're all set up all the way down along the sidewalk here. Different vendors selling different items. Again, we have some crystals, rocks, and jewelry. Some more signs, wooden signs, more jewelry, clothing, you know, the basic stuff that you would find at a craft shop. I won't walk too far because she's not at the booth and I gotta be there. Kind of give you an idea of how things go. We have food trucks in the back here, more vendors all the way around. There's also a farmer's market going on today as well. So you can kind of get an idea here. People are milling about. There's a little breeze going, so hopefully the wind's not too bad on this video. Funny story. Yesterday, the Kona ice truck was a golf cart. So it grew overnight to a full-size truck. So they have a golf cart that looks exactly the same as that. So kind of funny, yesterday's was a golf cart. It rained last night, so it grew into a full-size truck. So we have live music. Just a little bit of our walkthrough of our setup here. So yeah, so things are a lot quieter than they were last year here. Crowd is definitely down from a year ago. I don't know if it's because it's such a nice day and they decided to do something else this weekend or what, but definitely been a slow day for us. So, well, we're not going to turn the profit we did last year. We're going to still turn a little bit of a profit, but still overall it's, we'll have to reevaluate for next year to see if we'll come back this way or not. We have shows every weekend, so ultimately some are good, some are bad. The way things are going, it's kind of hard to tell exactly what is going to happen. So thanks for following along. Remember, like, comment, share. See you soon.